We had another quote, Paul George. Did y'all see his quote? I believe we have that pulled up. This was, I think it was after Game 5 or before Game 6.
PG.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I think the beauty of it is the older I've gotten, the less pressure it's been, honestly. I think, you know, when it comes down to it, you work your tail off all summer. You train for these moments to where, you know, if you fail, you fail. But, you know, you just go out there and you give it all you have, live with the results. But as far as pressure, not anymore. I don't feel that pressure anymore. I'm not out there to prove nothing to anybody. But what I do want to do is just go and show up for my teammates. You know, leave everything on the floor, like I said, and just try to be a leader and live with the results. You know, I'm going to play as hard as I can Game 6 and give us the best chance I can give them to go and get a win in Dallas.
Thoughts?
Sound like a man who done made $350 million.
Ain't no pressure on me.
Nah, I ain't tripping, man.
Check it either way.
Man, check it. Yeah. You know, but golly, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, as you get older, you would think the pressure will be more because when you're younger, you dumber and thinking like, oh, we're gonna get back.
I got forever.
Like I remember we was in Western Conference Finals my first 2 years, and I'm thinking like, oh, this is just what it is. We're gonna be doing this, and I never went back again. So when you're younger, you're naive, but when you get older, I think the pressure gets more because I don't know what year PG is in now, but he's got to be in double-digit years.
12?
Yeah, he's got to be in double-digit years, and you know, now he got to start thinking legacy. You know what I'm saying? How is he going to be remembered as just a player that could play, could score, made all-star teams, yada, yada, yada. But, you know, your greatness, when you get to his level, is more also you got to put them championships on top of all the other, you know, just to kind of you know, you got to just go ahead and finish that off. And then his career is undoubtedly Hall of Fame. You know, he's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? But this really just stamps you as one of the greatest players in the history of the game, that you done led a team or was part of a team that won a championship. Because as we know, that's how history looks at you, on how many championships you won, what you've done. And I know, you know, for him, I just think he's just at peace in life right now. Probably great things are going for him. You know, beautiful, you know, family at home. You know, got great things going on being back in LA. But just from the outside looking in and everybody else's opinion, I think he needs a championship to kind of solidify his career.
Well, I think he calmed down after he ripped the sleeves off his shirt, and he calmed down to talk to the press.
Man, you wouldn't understand.
You know, that part I don't.
You wouldn't understand.
But no, I mean, I think it's opposite though. As Bonzi said, you know, as you get older, it's like, all right, it's less more bullshit. Excuse me, it's less more bullshit for you out there on that floor. You're not going for this, you're not going for that in your locker room. So it's like you as that veteran, you're focused on like, look, this is what we need to do to win, and you trying to get the young boys aboard. You know what I'm saying? And your window of opportunity as that veteran being in the NBA is steady closing. It's steady closing for you to win that championship, especially when you're on good teams. You know, good defensive teams or good offensive teams, no matter how you look at it. The older you get and, you know, you getting knocked out second round or you getting knocked out in the conference finals, and then you come back that next year, you like, all right, we know what it takes, and you get knocked out first round and, you know, all that shit. Like, that window of opportunity, dog, that's what makes motherfuckers go delirious. Because now, like, I gotta do some extra shit, or I gotta be more assertive to see and show that, yo, I want to win this shit. I'm trying to win this shit. Like, yo, I'm old as shit.
I might not have that many chances left.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I ain't got many chances left. Goddamn, and this motherfucker is wasting them. That's how I felt at one point when I was with the Pistons after Larry Brown left. Like, I knew I was a veteran. I know my jumping days was out the fucking window, but yo, my window of opportunity winning this shit again is fucking closing, and you know, that's what happens as you become that veteran. You know, that's why we see a lot of veterans back in the day would go to a championship contending team, because, you know, everybody wants to go out with that big hoorah, and instead of the dismal fireworks, the wet fireworks. I want my 4th of July fireworks if I'm a veteran. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of it. You know, everybody's not going to win it. you can give it your one-footed Gipper speech and the last hoorah, the good old Mission College, but you come up short.
What did y'all consider like failure? Is it championship or bust or what?
I mean, that's everybody's. Because, everybody.
He just said he don't really feel the pressure. I don't know if everybody feels that way.
I guarantee everybody in the first day of training camp is thinking championship. We're going to make a championship run. This is our year. Yada, yada, yada. We're going to shock the world. I mean, especially if the teams, if you got those expectations.
Like you speaking from experience.
Yeah, I mean, because when I first got in the league, that was our mindset. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then I've been on teams where our mindset going into the year was like, man, we just got to just make the playoffs. Let's just try to make the playoffs. Let's just try to win 50 games or 45 games.
So for that team, making the playoff, that's a success. If you don't do that, that's the failure. But not when it's not championship or bust for every team, right?
Well, no, it just depends on
the players.
The players, and it depends on what you had, the season you had before.
Right.
You just want to get better. You just want to get better. Like, I don't think the Detroit Pistons are coming into next year talking about, man.
Your title of bust. we got to cut down the nets. Yeah.
We get ready, boy. We gonna make. We you know what I mean? We having a parade. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Rolling down Jefferson, man. Rolling down Jefferson.
They ain't saying that. They ain't saying that. See, what they saying is, man, if we can just win 11 games next year, right. How many games they win this year? I mean,
not that many more.
You know what I mean?
Not that many more than that.
But they would probably say something like, man, let's just try to get to the 10th spot.
Let's get in the play-in.
Let's try to get to the play-in game. So that'll be a great season for them. But you know what I'm saying? But a guy like PG them, their expectations, you can't put yourself down there with Detroit PG them because, you know what I'm saying? Like, people in LA, they expect y'all to make a run. They expect you to be healthy. They expect Kawhi to be healthy. They expect one time, can the LA Clippers be the #1 show in LA one time? You know what I'm saying? Can we be the toast of the town one time? You know what I'm saying? One time, can we be like, man, them Clippers, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, one time, you know what I'm saying?
When they got Kawhi and PG,
yeah,
after the Lakers got AD, I feel like that was the time when they was trying to do all the billboards and
the
new stadium was coming and all that.
Like
and
new
owner. So we turned over a new leaf.
Yeah, all that.
Due to injury, like some of his own Kawhi and all that, it's been
tough.
More the same.
So
that's why it's refreshing to hear that because I feel like we've seen all our life. It's like, okay, it's pressure, it's ring or bust, ring or bust, ring or bust. I think his perspective on that is like, it's kind of not. Like you said, he's made whatever he's made, probably beautiful family life. Like within perspective of that, this ain't no pressure, man. You know I would love to win it'd be great, but he all-star, Olympic gold medalist, like you said, he probably going to the Hall of Fame.
He reached the personal accolades.
Yeah.
So it's like, life's good.
Yeah, a ring would be like. I truly believe he wants to win a ring 100%. Before he goes out. But
his resume isn't bad. His resume isn't bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we've agreed. Yeah, he'll make Hall of Fame. But as every player, well, I shouldn't say every player because some do come in with different thoughts. But a majority of players want to come in to win it.
Get a chip.